entire system very efficiently way. And I want to say something. And offshoring, we talk about this a lot. And offshoring means like to move your factory to foreign country. So many, like Suzuki, they start from Japan to no matter in China or in India or Africa, they will do offshoring to save the cost. Outsourcing is another issue. Many factory like the famous Japanese company, they have outsourcing their assembly issue in other country or other company. Just in time, I think most of you are already know. Even if you are not that familiar with just in time, it's fine. I just listed all information about just in time. Just in time starting from 1950, and I don't want to repeat them. 7 kind of ways that they want to avoid. So in order to avoid those kind of 7 ways, that they try to their best to control the whole system in very efficient way. But in these courses, we start to find just in time. Is just in time good or not? How's your thinking? It's not easy to do a just in time in practice. Think about it. Let's go back to the automobile case. If we want to assemble one car, we need to prepare at least more than 12,000 to 13,000 parts to assemble in one car. Is that easy to do a just in time in whole entire 12,000 parts? How's your thinking? Not that easy, right? How about others? So you will find like that everyone knows just in time is very good. We pursue a zero inventory on our hand, and we wish like that we can assemble it every time just in time. But in practice, in real world, very difficult to control. You will see. Alright, so this time we talk about the risk management, and we will talk about lots of different risk stories. But the key issue is here. Most of the private companies try to ask to this comments like much less than average of the events will probably never happen. Should we need to do that? Think about insurance. Some people try to purchase insurance, but maybe you are very lucky. You never have any traffic accidents. You never have any other, I don't know, disease or something. So should we need to put similar to a private company? Most of the private companies think, why should we put our efforts on these events never happen? So that's interesting issue. And in risk management, mainly we're dealing with the uncertainty. So I just highlight one words. Lots of uncertainty, lots of different sources. And you will find at least several different sources. You will see that from even from initial supplier to a final customer, lots of process they have the possible risk and uncertainty. From supply side to demand side, or like from disaster. Even you see the earthquake, typhoon. Everyone knows the typhoon in Japan occurred big lose right now. In total, they lose the power for more than 1 week. So you can imagine what kind of economic damage in Japan right now. And even from short-term to the permanent, you will see lots of things. So we try to classify into 2 groups, routine or major disruption. Routine maybe start from a daily, more frequently way, for example, traffic delay, maybe affect deliveries. Price maybe start to rise or decrease. Customer will try to fluctuate the demand based on your price. And also late payments may even make the whole company become bankruptcy because they cannot receive their money just in the right time. A major disruption is lots of the earthquake, tsunami, terrorist attack. We had a terrorist attack recently from Iraq and United States. So you will see they change the oil price, and oil price fluctuation will also change the raw material market, and then change the whole supply chain. So that's it. How to prevent that? How to analyze that? So here are fundamental basic steps. Number 1, try to identify significant risk. What kind of risk may occur before or may occur in your future? And consider likelihood. When you write down likelihood here, you can think about like the probability. So we only care about the probability and the outcome. 2 things. So every risk, we try to analyze how frequently it may occur, what kind of probability they will occur, what's the impact, many things. Alright, so I just list lots of here, and some people try to treat like internal and external, similar to a previous one. But internal, you can see we listed lots of here, like the poor forecast is one. You forecast very bad. Yesterday, I tried to chat with some companies, and they marketing leader. She told me like they never do a right forecast in the past 5 years. Why?
Experience.
So easy? Do you think demand forecasting is easy way to do? No, never. Because let's say even for the United States and mainland China trade war, significant change the whole entire like a pattern. Starting from this year, forecasting become more and more difficult because lots of issue jumping. So I try to write down the number here. We have lots of risk here. So how to trading with that? Some people try to standing from 2 ways. First one is the traditional way, reactive. We call it reactive mode, which means that something happened. All right, we try our best to figure out that, to solve that, to trade with that. We call it reactive mode. So try to get things back to a normal manner, a timely manner. Another mode we call I don't write down here, but okay. We call it proactive mode, which means we try our best to do something in advance to minimize the risk if they are happening. Alright, so here are some definition, an old definition you can see starting from 2002, just for reference. But sometimes you read lots of paper, they will have other latest new definition, but that's not collection, not always one. And just in time, we talk to you about before just in time the one issue is they want to pursue a zero inventory, which means we don't need any safety stock. But without a safety stock, what will happen? Sometimes if the demand just rising, you don't have any inventory to sell out, so that's a problem. So should we need to remove all safety stock or keep just in time? That's an interesting issue. And late delivery, sometimes you can still have a way to do that. So we try to make the schedule become more flexible. Here is the one table you will see always 10 years ago, but you will see more and more firms experience they should put more effort in the risk management. So that's a growing thing. And we have lots of tiny components we will evaluate by the following weeks. How to do the risk identification, how to do risk analysis, and how to manage the risk, even for the monitoring evaluation with that. So following 4 weeks, we will focus on this, try to take the risk. So one major challenge in this area is how to measure supply to demand. Any thoughts? How to do that? So you will realize, you must be realized that demand and supply are all uncertain. So we try to list all possible previous reasons and cases, and you will find lots of raw material shortage, lots of shortage and lots of inefficiency. Everything all resulted from the mismatch and demand and supply. So what kind of things will cause the demand become uncertain? Why demand will become uncertain? My second question, why supply become uncertain? So let's talk about the first one. Why demand become uncertain?
Political issues.
No, it means always stable? No. So if in the future if you become a marketer or the marketing sales leader, this is a big question, a huge question always. Why my demand, why my customer always change, fluctuate every time?
Because we're human.
That's human, but still, you should try your best to see how to control your fluctuation in certain level, right? So why level of fluctuate? You must be found out some reason.
Price.
Price, okay. I'm very good price.
Net income.
Income, okay. Why income?
Because sometimes if they add more, if they are inclined towards that particular product, they buy more. But if they add less, they buy less.
Okay, very good. Even for another thing is some companies try to give a salary at the early of months, so maybe people will stimulate their purchasing behavior. Some are at the end of month. And sometimes back to price. Price promotion is one interesting issue. Most of the marketing players, they don't like to use the price promotion. Why? For example, this, today you say, okay, Coca-Cola, we drop to one bottle just $10 in Taiwan. Maybe lots of people will try to purchase that. And next day, you're back to a normal price, maybe $30 in Taiwan. How people will feel? Yesterday just $10, today back to $30. For 30 is a normal dollar. still not good.
Okay.
Yeah, so price promotion you will see is a very worst strategy in the marketing sales. So demand will become uncertain, lots of reasons. Supply will also like the uncertain. So you will see like the high supply will uncertain the quality, maybe not like stable. Sometimes your product quality is very good, some are not. But quantity, maybe raw material just shortage. Maybe you don't have enough raw material to produce your enough like the quantity of the product. Maybe the lead time, maybe the other things. So you will see lots of reasons make the demand and supply uncertain. So you will see like the here is we talk about the like the bottom is the retailer viewpoints, the upper is the distributor. For the retailer, usually the more downstream at the supply chain management. Distributor maybe located in the middle side of the whole supply chain. Retailer viewpoints they may almost the same, but for distributor because they are aggregating and they will look more like the fluctuate. So it depends on what kind of level you're standing on. If you're standing on a more downstream level, maybe you're facing the non-fluctuate. But if you're standing on a more upstream level, you better do a more better forecasting and control. Alright, so here I try to list several demand becomes so unpredictable. Number one, poor information system. You may not have enough information, no one to get the demand. It's true. You know, when I talk to lots of like the boss and decision maker in different companies, they will say we don't care about demand because every time the forecast is always wrong. So on the long term, no one really trusts that. And another interesting thing is like no one takes responsibility for the forecasting errors. It's interesting, right? Every year, every season, every quarter, like lots of companies try to do their best to do demand forecast or sales forecast. But if the forecast error, fine, right? You will find interesting. So that's a possible way, and we try to do, so demand is just one kind of source of uncertainty, supply also another source. So also we have other outside like the external impacts. So you will see lots of the possible impact in a different way. So it's very difficult to do a risk management, but even less difficult. Starting from next week, we will try our best to tell you how to do a systematic way to try to analyze each event and try to possible to do something. And at the end of this process, we even Professor Chu will tell you how to focus on the risk management in a smaller business. Why we mention smaller business? When we back to my earlier slides, I told you like a private company always think these things may not happen. We don't need to invest with them. So, but right now, large company, they may have interest to invest their money to do some risk management. Why? Because they are large enough, they cannot afford any kind of impact. They will lose a lot. So more and more larger companies will try to do so. But how about smaller business? Maybe not. They don't want to do anything. But how to do a small business because risk management is not an interesting issue. So probably we will have lots of future development. And most of the case we will try to use a very fundamental technique, and you will find it's easy, not that difficult, but still have something. The idea is like very difficult to do the risk management, but still need to do something. So before, maybe let me quickly ask you, how will you do the logistic risk management? How will you think? Can we evaluate the probability?
No.
For the risk management event? It's not easy to do. Some maybe not, some maybe you could do something. For example, like late delivery. Maybe you can check this kind of truck company, their history, the past 3 years, see how frequently they use delivery. Maybe then you can calculate the probability. But some are not, like earthquake. Maybe earthquake you could do so, but very difficult. Some people try to. Typhoon maybe much easier because every summer season, Taiwan may experience that. So still we can try to do some quantitative analysis, but sometimes we need to go back to qualitative analysis. Depends on what kind of information, what kind of events. Alright, so basically, follow we will try our best to list. I try to list all possible features, but I don't want to list one by one. But you can check everything here. Alright, so starting from next week, followed by our syllabus, we will tell you some fundamental basic techniques. And starting from next week, I will ask some students to tell you how to search a journal paper. Because like the midterm presentation, when you look for the final journal paper, so maybe I will ask my students to tell you how to search that in our library system. Some of all students may be familiar with that, some newcomer maybe not. So I will try to guide with you how to search a good journal paper and related to this course. Another issue is some of you may not know what kind of paper is good or not. So I have two suggestions. Number one, you can try to look for a syllabus, try to look for some keywords, put it inside the searching system. But number two, if you find out some papers, you still don't know it's like good or not, you can try to email me. Let me help you to judge is it a good paper or not. And don't choose the paper with the 100 pages. You don't have time to finish that. Try to find a suitable, I guess maybe less than 20 pages should be fine. Because every time supposed only have 10 minutes. 10 minutes you only can present like the particular topic, why they do this kind of research, what's their findings, and some interesting figures and tables, and that's good enough. Maybe at the end, maybe you can have your personal judgment. After reading this paper, I think this paper is pretty good or not that good, and my company is blah, 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 something like that. So you have only 10 minutes, so don't choose the very long papers. Okay, just want to remind you. Alright, we have a very 20 minutes. Let me quickly, can everyone introduce yourself and then we finish.